Welcome to Camp Randall Stadium, where these fans have been getting prepared to cheer on a whole pack of Badgers since early in the morning. And the Badgers will kick it away to start us off. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So the Florida State Seminoles offense will have the first possession of the game. And here comes the quarterback. And one thing you know for sure, with this team, as he goes, so goes the offense.
And he's a big-time talent, Reese. This guy can hurt you in a multitude of ways, throwing and running the football. He's going to have to be dialed in, though, because this defense is going to give him a lot of different looks. It's really important mentally this QB is on his game.
Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? Well, if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile environment, and you know you're going to be getting the opponent's A game for this one. They've circled this one all off-season, so they better be ready to bring it today, David.
And the hardest thing to do in college football is to go on the road. Everything about it changes, and you want to shut this crowd up early. You don't want to give them belief, because if it starts to build throughout the game, look out.
They've got them penned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Here's a quick throw out to the left. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
And frankly, that's a completion. It's not going to make the end-of-season highlight reel, but in this game, it could lead to a highlight reel type play. The offensive coordinator may be setting something big up for later in the game.
He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on first down, make that second down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
Still on his feet at the 45. They get him down at the 49, but not before he picks up 15. The Seminoles are rolling down the field. They'll leave it with him. Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks with a first down.
That is such a good run. I'll tell you, if you're going to put on a Seminole helmet, you better be dangerous with the ball in your hands at the running back position, right? You think back to the late, great Bobby Bowden. He was always able to recruit a difference maker at that position. He would have loved to have this guy in his offense because it feels like he can score a touchdown every single time he has the ball.
8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. Leaves it with the running back. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down.
Well, it's a really nice job of the offense mixing it up on this drive. We've seen some nice plays throwing it, and how about that one running it too? Great push up front.
Going up top on first down. Finds his big tight end. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State.
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise in the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TD.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it out. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So Wisconsin's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. When a guy gets off the ball as quickly as he does, you know he's going to be breathing down your neck, and you got to get rid of it, Jesse.
This quarterback's good, but he better have a clock going off in his head. He knows he's not going to have a lot of time to get rid of the football. That's a big matchup in this game.
Well, and that's what I love about this guy, because he affects the quarterback whether he gets to him or not. He knows he's there. He's that kind of good coming off the edge. Let's see how this QB performs under pressure.
That's a good-looking throw, and I know when we talk Wisconsin offense, we're always talking about running backs, but they've seen their fair share of QBs too. Darren Bevel back in my day. Scott Tolzien had some success. And then, of course, Russell Wilson also. This guy right now in this game, he needs to get himself into a rhythm. And if he gets there, he's dangerous.
From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there.
You know, you got to be careful as a QB throwing to your running back in man coverage. If there's a linebacker draped all over him, then that ball's not going anywhere. You just saw it right there. Better play by the defense.
And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. The Badgers will send out the punt unit. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling. No secret play calls, just simply we are more physical than you, and we're pounding the football right at you, Palmer.
So if you're on offense this next drive, take a look at their safeties and see if they're creeping up into the box. Because of your success running the football, this might be time to take a shot down the field and play action.
Fakes his man out. He's now piled up 68 yards on the ground, and what a season he's having. It's almost certainly going to be a 1,000-yard campaign. He'll come out throwing on first down. Complete downfield. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. And the Noles will line it up on 1st and 10. The receiver on the jet sweep. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. After the good pickup on first down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. On 2nd down, they'll take to the air. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Oh, and he gets it back, so you can file that one under. Could have been worse.
And listen, quarterbacks run more nowadays, and we see more of it, but they do have a tendency, because they are a quarterback, to cough it up a little bit. But how about the man? He said, I got this, and jumps back on it. Make sure he covers that thing up so he didn't make a bad play for his offense.
Looking to scramble. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. He'll have to generate power and some accuracy. A 50-yarder from the left hash. And this one splits the uprights. And now the lead is even bigger. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. UCLA is down right now inside the Rose Bowl, but this young man under center has shown some moxie. We could see a legend born in Pasadena today. It's less than a touchdown lead. They're trailing by 6 to Texas A&M.
They'll throw it on first down.
For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, you'll see it right here.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On 2nd down, just keeps firing. He's got an open man. Moves it out to the 34-yard line. A nice 15-yard gain on that one. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. He's looking to throw it. Fires to the wideout. It's caught downfield. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. To the air on first down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Jones. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Florida State has the lead. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. 2nd down here as they go back to work after the break. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw in that last play, but he made a pretty quick decision that he was just going to tuck it and run it, and his offensive coordinator is glad he did. How about the speed by the QB on that play?
He's got his man. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. A new set of downs after the completion. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. On the move, he fires. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Offense gets set for second down. On the ground, it's Conley. Powers through the defender. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Let's see what they've dialed up on 3rd and long from the 22. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to take off. No fear from this freshman quarterback as he picks up the first down himself. So close to cashing it in for this offense. They'll try to get it in with the run. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? The run up the middle here, looking for a pass to the end zone. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Badger! That drive was what every father wants his daughter's romances to be like. Slow, take your time, drain the clock, no hurry at all.
Sometimes love is a slow burn. And that's what we just saw in that last drive. I am so impressed with the execution, and I love their ability to run the football. These players, they're coached up. They're coming out here, and they are executing exactly how their coaches prepared them to do in this game.
Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to...
Can anyone catch him? Offense on the move. Hey, big play there. Gets it to the 30.
Those outside runs, if they can get the edge like they do, great job by the right guard, right tackle, getting the edge. And now what does this do? This makes cornerbacks come up and tackle. Safeties come up and tackle. As opposed to linebackers and big defensive players, you get your guy out in space where he can use his speed and his physicality against guys that usually cover and don't come up and make tackles.
Clock now inside 4 minutes as we're getting later in the first half. The Noles will keep this drive going.
Pound it, pound it, pound it. I might not have that pretty run-pass ratio of 50-50, but if I can run the football like this consistently, if you're not going to do anything about it, you want to be a great offensive coordinator, keep calling the run.
Makes the grab. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. Defense rolling out the big bodies to try to stuff the run. Run it with the fullback. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Seminoles.
1st and goal. You know what's coming. They know what's coming. Can you stop it? And you can. Pound the football straight ahead. Get in for 6. Nice job by the big fella.
The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Wisconsin offense will come back on the field to jump around a bit. They are trailing by 10 here, Jesse, but this is the type of team that seems comfortable in an offensive shootout.
You got to hold serve at this point, right? You got to drive the field, put some more points up on the board. Yeah, they just scored. You can answer that now and keep this thing close.
And I think you're used to that as offense. Like, football is so fast-paced now, and you score so quickly, it's not that big of a deal to get down 10. You keep being you, keep being aggressive.
And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. They'll put the tight end in motion. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. The quarterback bought as much time as he could, but the defense got to him and sacked him. And the Badgers will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. A 1st and 10 for this offense. They'll give it to him again. He works his way down to the 30-yard line before he stopped, a gain of 3.
And those physical runs take a toll. It might not be a big gain now, but down the road, 3rd, 4th quarter, late in the ball games, they tend to turn into bigger runs.
And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
Quick strike complete. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down.
And that's a really good example of a quarterback and his intended target both being on the same page. The timing was almost perfect on that play. That's why they were able to convert the 3rd down, now setting up 1st and goal.
They'll run it on 1st and goal. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Now it's 2nd and goal. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater.
Well, he gets tackled down at the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough on 3rd here trying to hand it off again?
Yeah, and I'm taking both these downs, and I'm coming downhill. I'm running the football, trying to get this in the end zone. I only got a yard to go. I got to be physical. 2nd quarter might not be gamble time, but inside the 3, Palmer, I've got the green light. I'm going for this.
I am too, and you're essentially running a 2-point play here, right? You've got a play you practice all week long. That's the play you dial up right here.
Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. Takes a snap, wants to throw. And they got him. A sack denies the try to convert on 4th down.
Man, that stings. You go all the way down the field, you get a 4th and goal situation, and the offense comes up small. The defense gets the sack. No points for you.
And the shot to the middle of the field falls to the turf.
And a nice job by the defense understanding who their go-to guy is. That's the guy they want to feature. That's the guy they want to feed with good reason. He's a great player, but a great job by the defense taking away that primary read, making sure they don't make a big play.
I love the job here by the linebacker. He just kind of floats and he's shuffling and he's waiting to see which way the quarterback's going to go with the football. Not able to snag it out of the air, but hey, batting it away, it's a big-time play.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Takes the handoff. It's Conley. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. The Badgers line up to punt it away. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. A really disappointing end to that last drive, David. He's going to let it go. And the DB right with him to knock it away.
And that is a heck of a play by that defender knocking that ball away, David. It looked like that had explosive play at minimum, touchdown written all over it. He was able to show the catch-up speed and knock it down.
Yeah, and a lot.
And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. And sure, tackling there to keep them from getting to the 1st down marker. The offense failed to convert on 4th down earlier, but that didn't change their thinking here. They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. And the Seminoles have it with a 1st and 10. They're bringing heat. He just throws it away, and I think the flag's going to be coming in. There it is. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. 2nd down coming up. He's looking to throw. They're trying to get to it. He's got him this time. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. The Seminoles in the hurry-up. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And here comes the field goal unit. Absolutely perfect. And that will extend their lead even further. So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Running out of time here in the 1st half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. The give out of the gun. At the 35, he's got room. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Pocket starts to collapse. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. And the Seminoles will kick it off to start the 2nd half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the 3rd quarter.
Down 2 possessions, the coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive. Just like they do at the start of the game, they've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best to go out here and execute a scoring game.
Well, and it's nice to get the ball first. Like, I got the first opportunity to close the gap a little bit, apply some great game pressure to these guys. So I think getting the ball first, driving down, scoring right here would be huge.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance.
There's nothing better than being a defensive lineman in a defense period that pressure the quarterback, that gets hits on him, that make him feel uncomfortable, especially when you come into their building and you get everybody really, really quiet. That's a great feeling.
He's now up to 64 yards rushing in this one and within striking distance of a 1,000-yard season. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. Only able to pick up a yard before he stopped, and now it's 4th and 3. And the Badgers will punt this one away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. He'll call for the fair catch here. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. And I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, Barry.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
He looks that one in nicely. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. Fires to the big fella. And he's down at the 41. That's a 1st down.
That's a really good-looking throw there. And I think about back in my day playing for the Gators, we were known as having this high-octane passing attack with Steve Spurrier, but every time we played the Seminoles and Chris Weinke, who, of course, would go on to win a Heisman Trophy, we knew that we were going to have to be executing at a high level. This guy right here...
Looking deep down the right side. And he's got it inside the 10. And he'll take it all the way. They couldn't bring him down. Touchdown, no! The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. Into the end zone for the two-point conversion as they extend the lead. Well, I'm not sure who was closer to the receiver there, the defensive backs or us here in the booth.
That was great execution on offense. Receiver wins the route one-on-one, shows off his speed, gets himself wide open. There was no question where the quarterback was going to do that. Nice job.
Looking for space. It's Conley. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And I think a lot of times when offenses run these counters, you're going to fake one way, right? Pull guys the other direction. If you can get some penetration really quickly, get behind those pullers, you got a chance to get in the backfield, just like right there, and create a TFO.
Finds his big tight end. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the first down. So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better third down situation.
And I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand. Let's get...
Fires into traffic, picked off. Not a lot of room on the return, but he'd already gotten the most important thing, the ball, and they have it at the 46.
What a nice catch by the defensive back. Listen, a lot of times you see DBs get in position to make plays, but there's a reason they play DB and not wide receiver. Great job finishing the interception, catching the ball, and making a big play.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. He's looking to throw. Quarterback adapting. And he's left with no option but to throw it away.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket, nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. Fights his way for a couple, but stops short of the marker. It's 4th and 1. No signs of any kind of kickers. They'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field.
Hold it. Open.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. And they're going to try to convert on 4th down. 1 for 2 so far today. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Fires to the big fella. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down.
Man, those plays are frustrating on a defense. You get 3 stops, and you force that 4th down, trying to get off the field, but the offense makes the play, gets the first down. It's almost like you got to kind of recalibrate, refocus. Forget that one. Let's do it again.
He'll pull it down. And that defense doesn't allow a cutback, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Quarterback will audible. He wants to throw here on 2nd down. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. On 3rd down, going up top. It's complete to the left. And they make the striking connection, and they've got it down to the 13-yard line, a red zone chance. The Seminoles are on the move. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Bought a little time, lets it go. Makes the grab. Touchdown, Florida State. And the stomping has commenced.
That's number 2 on the day, having a day. I mean, you know he's going to catch the football, and you know he's going to make plays after he catches. Those are the kind of guys that you feature, and you find them, and they produce like this, you keep finding them.
And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. The Wisconsin offense will come back on the field to jump around a bit. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down, to go out and refocus this drive.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him. Maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit.
That's a live ball! Oh, and he's able to get back on top of it and avert the turnover.
That ball carrier is very lucky. That easily could have ended up in the hands of the defense. You have got to do a better job with ball security.
It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. The Badgers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He wants to throw. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. The incompletion brings up a second down. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Badgers decide to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. There have been few obstacles for this offense as they are starting to pull away here in the second half, Jesse.
And this has been a dream game for this play caller, too, right? It's like anything that he's calling is working flawlessly.
Yeah, it's fun to be the offensive coordinator, but not the defensive coordinator. They have had no answers. It's been an absolutely miserable day trying to solve the riddle of this offense.
On second down, wants to throw. It's complete on the right side. And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices. Just nosing into enemy territory at the 49. It's 1st and 10. That's reeled in. It's Brown. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Trying to get to him. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
Dances away to buy time. Throws for the tight end. Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch. Here comes the offense on first down. That's the end of the quarter, and Florida State has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. Motion trying to get the defense to show its hand. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They're going to throw it again. He caught it. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1.
Well, it's important in this game, this offense gets the running back involved out in the perimeter of space where you can do some damage. That time they got it to him. Throwing the...
Touchdown Seminoles! And the pummeling has started. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. Makes the grab, gets the foot down, just precision execution on that big play. That is a highly efficient way to move the chains, and now they are threatening inside the 40. Looking to move it through the air. Working that left side now. Just trucks through it. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. Makes the catch. And he will score. Touchdown, Wisconsin. This game is almost certainly decided already, but the good news is for the next game, guys still flying around, still playing hard, not really hanging their heads.
Long season. This is early in the season. Still got plenty of time. Still find out which plays you like, which you don't, and keep running them, keep getting better at them. So use this as practice.
The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. They had this thing in a hammerlock at halftime, and now they are really ratcheting up the pressure, David.
And I tell you what, this offense doesn't have to change a thing, Palmer. They've done what they wanted in the first half and starting off the second half in the same fashion.
And I like how they're letting different guys get involved, too. They've got so many different playmakers all over the field.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Dragged down after a pickup of 5 out to the 35.
I think a big key in this team's success today has been their ability to run the football. They've been able to just hand it off and go churn out yards. They've had this defense on their heels all game long. It's given them a big cushion in this game so far. Let's see if they can keep it up.
And it's picked off. Going the other way, and he's got room. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Badger.
And this defense has had a rough day, but how about this play? Breaking on the football, making the pick, taking it to the house, maybe build some momentum for some future games.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. UCLA is currently ahead in this one, but unlike the days of Terry Donahue, this has not been a blowout today inside the Rose Bowl. They are up by just one over Texas A&M. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day. Guys?
Thanks for the update on that one. Kevin, let us know when it goes final.
Man, that's the advantage of having a good coaching staff to teach these players in this type of situation with the lead late in the game. You want to stay in the field of play and keep the clock ticking. They do that after that nice run.
Now on first down from the 40. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
And that option game can be tricky, right? But nice job by the defense playing assignment football. And watch the linebacker, you can tell, locked in on the quarterback, chases him down, gets to him, and not only gets to him, doesn't let him break a tackle, gets him on the ground.
Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on fourth down. Throws to the wideout. And it's batted away, and the fourth down play doesn't convert. They'll give up the football. Line gets set, first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the middle. A strike downfield. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. They'll immediately call timeout. Looking to go up top on first down. And the freshman will chalk up a sack. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Wants to throw on second down. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Gets it into the end zone, but there's a flag down. We'll see if this one is coming back. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. First down here for the offense. He's looking to throw. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in.
He'll take a shot. Got it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Wisconsin.
Nice job by the offense going down the field, putting points on the board, but you're still down a couple possessions. Still need some good things to happen. You need your kicker to go over there and get warmed up. We need an onside. We need to score some points. We need a lot of things to go right to win this football.
They're definitely up against it. Time running out. Down 2 possessions. They'll try the onside kick. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today, too, Dave. They had a really good game plan coming into this one, and they went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and keep trying to score points? Because it's the defense's responsibility to stop them. Or do they just run this clock and say, all right, we did enough today. We kicked them in the face.